Hey, yo, what's up? You know what it is. It's the one and the only Pastor L, live from the synagogue. And I'd like to welcome everybody back to another installment of Triple the Guy Speaks On. Everybody come in and come take a seat, man. We about to have an L study right now. That's a small, little mini L study for us to get into real quick. So everybody take a seat, take a seat, take a seat. Everybody doing, hey, Kamen Snipe, episode 0, episode number 2. And I'm going to flip this on y'all a little bit because reasoning being is that because this is a throwback story to something we already know how it already ends, it kind of makes sense to, instead of trying to go blow by blow for it, more about analyzing what it was that happened here and understand like how that flows into the plot. Because see, again, this is just giving me a lot of vibes about the story of Alain or whatever, and how they played that, and how each one of these like flowed into the plot as a part of the box set that it was in, to just give you a little clue where things were. And this episode did a whole bunch of that. Now here's a couple of things I can confirm just for the sake of story. Maki's cool, he's fine, you know what I'm saying? Even though he was bleeding from the mouth and looked like he was dead, he's perfectly fine. We'll be talking about him a bit later. Everything is cool. Here are some things we did learn, though. The reason why Maki was bleeding from the mouth was because he wasn't compatible with the rider system. So they couldn't inflict him with the Buck Star so that he could become a non-Buck Star, so that he could turn into Cora on Duty Black Costume. That's why he bled from the mouth. You know what I'm saying? So it was seen that the reason that was given by, at this time, not quite Lord God Karoto Dan, was the only reason Maki took the driver and the gas shot and tried to transform was because Tiger said he wouldn't do it, because I look up to him, he's my hero and all that stuff. So he hit that bang bang shooting and start bleeding from the mouth. It was seen that this inspired Tiger to be, I can't let nobody else hurt themselves, because we know this is the guy Tiger kind of is that I'm not going to let nobody hurt themselves. Whatever it is y'all want to do, let's just roll. It would seem that this is part of the Lord God's plan. We followed that scene with something that I kind of felt, not that I want to say it was out of place or weird, but it does make a lot of sense that even back then, the Lord God that will become Lord God was conspiring with the person who would become Lord God after him. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, and this is your first time tuning in to one of these crazy reviews of mine, we talking about Parado. Perfect, knock you out. That guy. Him. Yeah, so it was seen that this whole time that they've been conspiring. But when you think about Parrot, when you think about Parrot's history, and how he became to be and ultimately what there was, this legitimately makes sense within the story if you think about it a little bit and like put it in its proper place, if that's what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? We also have our entrance of Saki. And we know who Saki is. Saki is the downfall of Asshole Man, because he just can't keep his mind where it belongs. Because we could go into the relationship between Saki and Asshole Man, but I will not give that to you because it doesn't make any sense to go into the history right now. But there was a lot of reason for Saki to have her seen, and a lot of it was just like establishment of Maki, that's the homie, he cool, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, and all this stuff she's saying about how Maki says this about Tiger and that about Tiger, da. If I ever need somebody to come holler at you, it drills in his head that, the reason my boy messed up, cause I messed up really bad. And then there was also some mention of Asshole Man himself, but we don't need to know that you can cut through anything, because you're not going to play a part in this till long after this is over. It just is what it is with that. So, Tiger is ready to put in that bang bang shooting work, but then he falls over and collapses, just like, hit you up, and just falls over. So now he wake up in the hospital and he look over this boy Maki like, man, I fell too and I messed up. And then he just rise up and like, hey, yo, what's up, fam? And he fall out the bed like, word? They sit up here and they had this conversation, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, Maki is trying to get through to Tiger that, yo, dog, something ain't quite right with your folk, man. I'm like, maybe. Let's just, yo, you and me, let's collab. Let's think about this for 2 seconds. Let's just, let's take this as something because, yo, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we got to learn from this. Like, yo, I was sitting up here because I wasn't compatible, straight bleeding from the mouth. And then as soon as you try to do it, yo, you fall out and go night-night. So maybe it ain't something right. Tiger being Tiger, like, nah, fam, I'm not hearing that. I'm not feeling you, cuzzo. Nah. I'm the only person they got. So somebody got to sit up here and save the patience, and it's going to be me. So I understand, yo, I appreciate the love you show, but I gotta do what I gotta do, and I feel this is the right thing to do. So I gotta go, man. Yo, PC Feast, man. Yo, get some rest, man. I holler at you, man. I have some freaky Asian nurses, man. Bring you a whole bunch of Jello, man. You just chill, just sit there and chill. So as Tiger's leaving out, we go back over to Maki, and he's sitting over here looking at his hand, and then it's like the scene, like the right little scene after that. These two orange pieces of something fall from his hand, it seems, and I was making the assumption that may have something to do with him turning into like a full-on Buster virus, but I don't think we're going to get like any type of, inference to that, at least till probably to the end of this. So maybe it is what it is, but given what's about to happen, there might be some more investigating that needs to be done. Tiger makes his way back to the CR, but they like, man, this dude, like, Tiger messed up. He's sitting up here stumbling around, like, yo, man, I'm a fiend for that driver, where that gas at, toe. Give me what I need, cause I'm a fiend. So he get over there, I'm a fiend, and then he sits up here, he grabbed the driver, and he realized, before he grabbed the driver, he coughed, and then realized as he looking down the driver, yo, cuz I'm bleeding from the mouth. Like, my boy, I'm bleeding from the mouth, dog. I'm like, Maki come in the door like, yo, man, yo, fool, didn't I just tell you, dog? We should think about this before you do it. Like, yo, let's go tell the homies, dog, at the doctor cops, and they'll help you, and they'll fix this, because, yo, something ain't right, bruh. Something ain't right. I need you to chill. I need you to completely, utterly fall back, because you not a fiend. So put it down, please. Tiger, like, I ain't hearing none of this. He sitting up here still singing his remix. I'm a fiend. I need that driver, I need that gashato. Give me what I need. I'm a fiend. It's like, he sitting up here, they sitting up here arguing back and forth. They grabbing each other. Man, give me that. No, man, it's mine. Maki takes it. He sitting up here, he put the headlock on the gamer driver and the gashato, and he sitting up here doing this. Then all of a sudden he hold his hand up. Looks like you have the Buster virus, and it's completely finna take over you. So, bad endo. So it seems like Maki has the Buster virus now. It's like, yo, and then after this, he gets composure of himself, and then he gets this nice little podium to stand on to tell Tiger, look, I get and understand where it is you coming from, bro. Swear to God, on my mom. I get it, I do. But here's something you may not realize in your I'm a fiend state. You doing the same exact thing I did. What you mean? Well, let's examine the facts. You running around here screaming, I'm a fiend, because you want to say the people, and you doing the same thing I did. That when you said no to wanting to be called alone duty, black cops, and I put on the driver and started bleeding from the mouth and fainted, and people thought I was dead, you doing the same thing. You putting yourself in unnecessary danger without really for real thinking about the consequences of your actions, bruh. I'm like, yo, you sitting up here saying like I'm the only one that can do this, I'm the man, I'm the greatest. You letting this nonsense go to your head, bruh. Go to your head. Think about this. please, I'm begging you. You my dog, my ace, boom. Think about this. That's all I'm saying. Man, no. I'm a fiend. Give me my stuff. I need this shit. I need this shit. I'm a fiend. And they still arguing. And then Maki gets to drop it back. He take it over to her. You can't have it. And then all of a sudden you hear, boom. You hear the driver and the gas shit hit the floor. And all you see is the remnants of Maki. Like when somebody disappeared, when they get messed up. He faded into existence, and Maki's gone. Tiger just like, back-to-back episodes. Oops, my bad. Well, not like that. He really laments that his friend gone. And that is the episode. Now, here's the thing that I just wanted to just get some quick analysis about before we go ahead and get up out of here, right? We know how dying like that works. So it makes me wonder, is this in the episode we gonna see this week, the final episode, or some movie, or they gonna bring Maki back and say, well, hey, he died from the game virus, but we can bring them people back, so it's cool. I don't know if that's what they gonna do, if they gonna play the character, or if there's something more that we haven't seen because episode 0 isn't finished yet. It'll be interesting to see what happened next, because they say this come out with every Blu-ray, because that we won't be seeing the next episode of Snipe until sometime in October, because I did the reading, because I knew I was going to have to answer this question. It don't come out till October the 3rd or 4th, I think, in Japan, the next Blu-ray set. So it's going to be a minute, and it's like, and given what those episodes are that's going to be part of that Blu-ray set, is they probably going to have something that flow into those episodes, just like I talked about, like similarly what they did with the Alain stuff as they was releasing Blu-rays of not Wizard of Ghost. I'm like, one bad show begets another, but whatever. Look, I'd like to thank you guys for joining me for this special L study of Triple This God Speaks Song. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, today is the day, man. We say goodbye to X-Aid. It was like we won't be calling in a full sermon till later this week, but there are some X-Aid related things that I am behind on, and given and depending on how I can properly review these things as they come and what they represent and why I'll be reviewing them. So just be expecting more than just this kind of Rider Snipe joint. That's all I'm gonna say. So just stay tuned. Later this week, I'm gonna say this because this will probably be the video people will hear this on. I got a special video that I'm gonna be popping off, something special and important. I'm gonna have some people through, because there are some things that, as things are evolving and changing, I need to get the streets to understand where it is that we coming from, what we do, and why we do it, and how we will continue to do it in the future. So be watching out for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. You know who it is. It's the one and the only Pastor L, a.k.a. the one and the only, the triple the G.O.D. Live from where? Where am I live from, my congregation? The synagogue! And yo, I'd like to thank you for joining me for another installment of Triple the God Speaks Song. And with that being said, what's the next stage?